all set. Sun shining across Belmont Park, and they're off and they're racing. Buckland was the first to go. Pike had sent Desert Edge away quickly from wider out. Right behind them hit the lights into Bissy together early, and Only Us dropping back with Glitzit, followed by Fair Delicious. Finding itself last is Weightman as Buckland leads them by the winning post, kicking up and holding the front from Desert Edge. So Buckland holding control in front for Geordie Turner, takes them to the turn out of the home straight at the crossing. Out by 3/4 Desert Edge. Bissy third in the box seat. Hit the lights running fourth. A length and a half away then behind it is Only Us, the stablemate, as they work over into the back. Glitzit with two behind it. Fair Delicious and Weightman who tacks on. 1400 to go, and into the back of the course they go here at Belmont Park, and with its ears pricked in front, Buckland leads them at the 1300. Desert Edge is running second. No change at all to the order. The pace is steady. Over on the inside of Bissy with 1200 to go third. Hit the lights fourth and getting a nice bit of cover there on the back of Desert Edge throughout. Then Only Us and Glitzit together keeping company, and they were followed by Fair Delicious with Weightman last over on the rail, and still without any change to the pattern. Along by the 950 to the top of the course now, and Buckland in control, a length and a quarter on Desert Edge. A length away then is a Bissy. 3/4 hit the lights, a length and a half Only Us, and a neck away on the rails at the 800 Glitzit. Fair Delicious back there in the company of Weightman, who's on the fence as Buckland heads down the side. By the 700 they go, and Buckland attempting to do it right from the word go. Out by a length. Second Desert Edge now just being heeled up by Pike. Hit the lights the first to go. Hooks out 3 deep. Bissy has to wait its turn and find a bit of space. They're starting to pack up. Only Us, Glitzit behind them trying to build. Weightman and dropping right out. Fair Delicious. Buckland heads for home. The run comes for a Bissy soon after straightening. Desert Edge started to feel the pinch. Hit the lights as grinding. Glitzit, Weightman down the outside with a late runner. Bissy coming at Buckland at the 200 mark. It's Buckland to Bissy and Weightman. Weightman's coming down the outskirts though. Ranges up now, goes to the lead. Weightman draws away from a Bissy, and Weightman too good. The lightly weighted Weightman. Weightman beat a Bissy. Buckland third. Glitzit fourth, followed then by Hit the Lights a long way back. Fair Delicious, who actually managed to beat two stragglers to the line, Only Us and Desert Edge, who compounded badly from the corner. Weightman the winner, ridden by Luke Campbell. 52.5 out the back. Weightman, bit of give in the ground, suited here and charging over the top to beat a Bissy, getting 7.5 kilos from the favourite. And third will be Buckland, who led them for a long way. So the interim details will be 8-1-6-3, Glitzit in fourth place. 8-1-6-3, Weightman by contributor out of entrancement for Bob and Jan McPherson, and trained by Bobby McPherson, ridden by apprentice Luke Campbell, defeating a Bissy at its first tilt at the ground by Ocean Park from Valpolicella, raced by Peters Investments, prepared by Michael Grantham and ridden by Chris Parnham. And third, number 6, Buckland, a Sessions gelding out of Nor'easter, trained by Greg Kersley for Judith Kersley and the rider Jordan Turner. 8-1-6-3, 3/4, 2 lengths the margins, 2:19, 4:1 the time, no 600 to hand at this stage after the running of race number 2. That's Weightman's second only win in 27 starts, and it's been 717 days since its last victory. But, as Bobby McPherson might say, who's counting? The third event, the National Pump and Energy Maiden over 1650, and in the next, Like a Leopard, Spirit of George coming out there. Jason Whiting on 14, Rosemary Goes. Let's go to Lockie in the meantime after this victory, and punters wanted to be on Weightman as well. It was $7. It was into around $4.50, jumped SP5, but today they thought might have been the day with a very lightweight on its back.
Absolutely, Darren. $7 into $4.80 late. The punters were really on the money with Weightman, and winning trainer Bob McPherson joins me now. Bob, it's been a while since we've last seen this horse salute the judge, but this preparation has clearly gone really well, and he's been building towards a race like this all campaign.
Yeah, today was his race. He had only a lightweight, As you see, the second horse, you had to give him 7 kilos. He's a bit of an enigma, the horse. You know, in the past he's shown a bit of ability, but he just hasn't put it together. But he's come back well from the spell, and he's been building towards running a good race. His last start at Bunbury was really good. He ran third. He's like me Dockers, mate. They're starting to improve, you know.
He's just taken a little bit of time, but he still appears to be enigmatic in some ways. He's had plenty of starts, but even in the early stages today, he struggles to keep up with the second last horse.
When he was going down the back straight, I thought, oh, not again, not again. You know, but Campbell pulled the whip. You know this kid, he's going to be the next leading rider here, this bloke. You mark my words. He can sit on. He's a good rider, this bloke.
You've been around for a long time, Bob, and throughout those years you've seen plenty of really promising riders go through the ranks. What do you think differentiates Luke from some of the others that you've seen?
When he's in the mountain yard and he talks to you before a race, he can tell you, he gives you some idea where he thinks the horse will be in the run. He knows what he's doing, and he's got good balance, and I just think he'll be a real good rider, you know.
And he'll also partner Playhouse Patron on the weekend. How's he been since the last start win?
Yeah, he'll go good. He's really done. He's come along nice in his preparation, yeah.
The boys in purple are going well, and so's your stable. Yes. Must be good times.
Good times, thank you.
There's Bob McPherson after the win of WEIGHTMAN. 717 days since he last saw the judge, but today was his day, and Luke Campbell jumps aboard and he's catching up with Scotty.
At Racebook tomorrow will say 1 day since last win. So for Luke Campbell and WEIGHTMAN, today is the day. Luke rode him last week at Bunbury and he was an honest run into third.
Yeah, his last run was really good. I was happy with the way he went last start. I actually managed to be able to get him to jump half decent last start. But today I couldn't do the same thing. But yeah, he jumped a bit slow today, but we settled last, and I thought, go up the fence, and the horse outside of me, I knew was an outsider, so knew I'd be able to push it out the way if we were going good enough, which I was able to do, and yeah, I give him one at the top of the straight, and he really found for me.
Coming out of the gates, he was obviously a little bit slow, and then I was watching you pass the post the first time. It's a nice little workout. You have to keep at him.
Yeah, definitely. He does. Yeah, he makes you have a good blow, makes you earn your riding fee. But yeah, he is a bit lazy, but when you give him one and give him a bit of a dig in the ribs and wake him up a little bit, he definitely responds, and I think the horse has enough ability to sort of go on with it and probably win a couple more races, but I just really want to be able to get him to jump out the gates, especially when we have a good barrier. Like, I want to be able to utilise the barrier instead of him just standing in the gates and, you know, having to settle last all the time. But yeah, it's a good effort today, and thanks to Mr. McPherson for the ride. I'm also riding Playhouse Patron for him on Saturday, which is the last start winner, so hopefully I can go 2 from 2.
Have you had a look at that race yet? What sort of chance do you give Playhouse Patron?
Look, he's the last start winner. I give him a good chance over a mile. We've drawn a bit wide, but I haven't had a good look at the race yet. I've got a full book today, so I was sort of focusing on today, and then I got 4 tomorrow, and then 7 Saturday, and 7 on Sunday at Cow. So I'm a busy man, but yeah, I'll worry about Saturday, Thursday, and Friday.
Hard work's good for the soul. Well done, mate.
Definitely, thank you.
There's Luke Campbell combining with Bob McPherson and WEIGHTMAN to take out the Unite Resourcing Handicap.
It's the night time.